Now, we're going to deal with motherfucking Steve Harvey. Because he is just another product of no integrity, having ass black person that gets money. Same shit. Again, if y'all look across the board, we dealing with the same types of rhetoric, same types of excuses being made. Listen. A lot of y'all already are privy to the footage on Steve Harvey talking to Monique. Y'all been watching me. If you've been watching my videos, you've seen pretty much. I've talked about Monique before. I've stood with Monique. I understood what she was doing when she was doing it. I got it then. Some people don't like it. Some people say she a motherfucking coon for playing in Precious. I didn't understand that fully, but fine. Even though we talk about the molestation in the black community and how nobody talks about it, she's a coon for playing in Precious. But okay, whatever you got to say about her. But she's taking a stand. I'm gonna deal with her and Steve. Some of y'all said y'all ain't heard it. I'm gonna be playing the footage here. But first, I'm gonna play a clip from Steve Harvey, letting y'all know this is the type of motherfucker that we was dealing with before. Now, I've been rid off Steve Harvey. After I heard him, now y'all, some people done forgot the type of shit Steve Harvey been doing. If you remember correctly, Steve Harvey was the same motherfucker that was responsible for giving God damn, who was that motherfucking white cooking bitch? And she had a slave plantation based party. Who was it? God damn. She was, what Martha Stewart? It was the other one, the other cook. Who know what's that white bitch cook that was cooked black food and shit? Paula Deen. Miss Mello, thank you. Paula Deen. If you remember when Paula Deen, when motherfuckers turned their back on Paula Deen, Steve Harvey had her on his show. He decided at that time to appoint her as a overseer of a black boys, retreat camp. This motherfucker brought her on there. Some of y'all forgot this. Y'all, when y'all saw this Steve Harvey shit, y'all was like, oh shit, I can't believe Steve. I can believe Steve. Because this is the type of shit he been doing. Y'all been letting this motherfucker slide. And when I make videos like this years ago, y'all tell me I'm too extra, I'm tripping, Robbie. Listen, Steve Harvey did that shit. We'll move forward a little bit more. On his radio show, he had a caller call in. He got mad at that caller. And that caller was from Flint, Michigan. Black caller called up on his show. He told that caller essentially something like, go drink that poison, fucked up ass water that y'all got up there in Flint. After he did that shit, I was like, okay, y'all still fucking with Steve? Again, y'all saw this new footage and was like, oh, I can't believe Steve. I can completely believe Steve because he's been on this path for a long time. I'm going to play y'all this small clip of Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey telling y'all what he would do, what he's willing to do for money. He's been telling us. Watch this. Listen to it, rather.
For $4 million, I'll be all the motherfucking monkey you can stand. Black people will be so embarrassed by my motherfucking performance, you'll be sitting up there just going, look at this big lip son of a bitch. You ain't got to act like that much of a motherfucking monkey. Be picking shit off me, looking at it. Be walking around that motherfucker. I be digging in my ass. Motherfucker, for $10 million, kiss my ass. Motherfucker, I am a monkey. Motherfucker, I swing in on the vine to work. For $4 million.
That's Steve Harvey. This is who he is. Why people were shocked that he took this approach, I don't understand. This is who he's been. Now, flash forward to now. You have Monique, and he's trying to have some sort of intervention with Monique. This man done said he would sell out. He don't care. For $4 million, he would completely embarrass black people. That's what he said. He don't care. Ben told us he didn't care. I've been talking about Steve. Y'all told me I was extra. Now everybody just blown away. Here is the clip, the conversation between him and Monique on his show. He brought her on to have some type of intervention with her, which was basically a school, a coon scouting meeting, really. This is nothing but coon scouting. He's scouting for coons. That's all he did. I'm going to play y'all this clip from his show. Short clip here from his show where he's talking to Monique about her being blackballed and the industry turned their back on her. Watch this shit.
All said, this is the only issue I have with it, baby. When all of y'all said privately, to include Oprah, all of y'all said privately, I've done nothing wrong.
When you tell the truth, you have to deal with the repercussions of the truth. We black out here. We can't come out here and do it any kind of way we want to. Listen to me. Your husband can't be the Sydney that he really is out here.
Let me tell you.
They're not that flexing. We got to flex a different way. We out here in a game. This is the money game. This ain't the black man's game. This ain't the white man's game. This is the money game. We in the money game. And you cannot sacrifice yourself. The best thing you can do for poor people is not be one. You cannot help them.
We're in the money game. But let me tell you what the game is before the money game. Before the money game, it's called the integrity game. And we've lost the integrity worrying about the money.
Well, no.
And wait a minute.
If I crumble, my children crumble, my grandchildren crumble. I cannot, for the sake of my integrity, stand up here and let everybody that's counting on me crumble so I can make a statement. There are ways to win the war in a different way. We got more right after this.
Okay, listen. I'm going to go back. All right? And I'm going to go through that and I'm going to pause it every time. Listen. I got respect for Monique because Monique is standing her ground. Like integrity. What are you talking about? Every bag ain't a good bag. I know that black people love this secure the bag, secure the bag, secure the bag, which is why the fuck our culture is a joke as it is. White people expect, the white man and his mom expect us to be on some coon shit. Here you go, here's a couple dollars. Do whatever the fuck I want you to do. Misrepresent yourself, misrepresent your people, and it doesn't matter. It's expected. But now you have a motherfucking coon out front scouting and shaming other black people for having motherfucking integrity. That's what's wrong with us right now. This is why these motherfuckers are still subjugated to the white man and his mom and whatever will that they want to have. She's talking about Tyler Perry. She's talking about Lee Daniels. And she's talking about Oprah Winfrey. These are powerful, money-making black people in Hollywood. Hollyweird, if you really do some goddamn research. Let's go back. I'm going to go back. We're going to go back through this motherfucker one more time. Because, again, it's a short clip. Let me go back. And I'm going to pause. I'm going to let y'all hear this motherfucker. And she even said... They said what Monique was saying wasn't wrong. It's how she said it. Because when you're dealing with oppression, you got to talk softly, you know.
Before the money game,
hold on, let me go
back. Game.
Man's game. This ain't the white man's game.
Nothing wrong.
When you tell the truth.
Hold on.
This is the only issue I have with it, baby. When all of y'all said privately to include Oprah, all of y'all said privately, I've done nothing wrong.
When you tell the truth, you have to deal with the repercussions of the truth. We black out here.
First, we black out here. This motherfucker scared before, immediately he's scared. We black out here. We can't just be, like, get the fuck out of here, man. This is what's wrong. If this is black men, now, y'all know I talk about parents. This man got kids. Imagine what lessons they getting from his ass at the house. We black out here. You can't be talking about. Like, come on, man. Watch this shit.
Can't come out here and do it any kind of way we want to. Listen to me. Your husband can't be the Sydney that he really is out here.
Let me tell you.
They're not fit that flexing. We got to flex a different way. We out here in a game. This is the money game. This ain't the black man's game. This ain't the white man's game. This is the money game.
This motherfucker. Talking about this ain't the black man game. This ain't the white man game. It is the white man and his mama's game. As a matter of fact, that's what the fuck you talking about. What you mean this ain't the black man, the white man game? Yes, it is. That's why you scared. That's the whole reason you even sitting on your show talking to her like this. That's the whole point. Because you ain't in control of it. Because you and these other black people, Tyler, Oprah, Lee Daniels, none of them decided to put their money together at all. Jay-Z, Puffy, T.I., all these motherfuckers. And move that money to have your own shit so you don't have to worry about this shit. If we got all the talent, what you mean? This the money game.
Okay. And you cannot sacrifice yourself. The best thing you can do for poor people is not be one of them.
The best thing you can do for poor people is not be one of them. That's the best thing you can do. This is that boule mentality, this slave house nigga mentality is the best thing you can do for a field nigga is not be one of them. Sit up in the goddamn big house with massa. This is the best thing you can do for people. That's the best thing you can do for people, and people out there clapping. The best thing you can do for poor people is be up in the goddamn big house. That's your best idea? Come on, man. These are people that people look up to. Because he has money, people look up to him.
It's a money game, but let me tell you what the game is. For the money game. For the money game, it's called the integrity game, and we've lost the integrity. Worrying about the money.
But Mo,
and wait a minute.
If I crumble,
we lost the integrity. Worried about the money. That's it. That's where we are. It's the same reason them NFL players will not walk off the field, will not take a true stand and walk the fuck up out of there, because there is no integrity at all amongst black people. There is no solidarity. Ain't no integrity whatsoever. And I would argue, hell, it ain't just happening just right now. It's been happening for decades now. Since the white man decided and his mama decided to let black people into Hollywood, it's been goddamn money over integrity the whole time. Money over pride the entire time. That's what it's all been about. And Monique said that shit right.
My children crumble. My grandchildren crumble. I cannot, for the sake of my integrity, stand up here and let everybody that's counting on me crumble so I can make a statement. There are ways to win the war in a different way.
This man said, and I understand that, you got people banking on you, essentially. But when you reach a certain amount of money, and according to these black people, money equals power. That's why they brag about money all the time. When you reach a certain amount of money, what are you buying? You sit on $140 million. Now, if you want to be an extravagant motherfucker, going buying boats, houses that you don't live in, just buying all this shit up, then of course the white man and his mama gonna keep your balls in their hand with their fists closed, because you live in lavish. Live in lavish. Instead of making your own movie production company, own distribution company, putting all that black money together, doing these things, they're going to keep you by the balls because you buying boats and cars and, you know, expensive ass Gucci clothes and all this bullshit. Of course. No integrity. And I understand you got kids to take care of, but I mean, goddamn, what, you going to keep selling out until the end, until the bitter end? You going to sell out the whole time? And the best thing you can do for poor people is not be one of them. Come on, man.
I'm on right after this.
Come on, man. This your boy. I'm going to play this clip again because I want to frame this shit. Let me play this clip one more goddamn time because I want to frame who the fuck we dealing with.
For $4 million, I'll be all the motherfucking monkey you can stand. Black people will be so embarrassed by my motherfucking performance, you'll be sitting up there just going, look at this big lip. Son of a bitch. You ain't got to act like that much of a motherfucking monkey.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what he is. That's exactly what he is. And he showed that on TV in front of everybody. Now, there are people that are deciding to side with him because most black people are for sale. It ain't no different. Most black people are for sale. Their integrity for sale. That's why they don't speak out. There's certain ways you got to speak out. No, it ain't. Ain't no certain way. It's only a certain way because, like he said, we's black out here. Sound like a straight plantation motherfucker. We's black out here. 140 million net worth. TV shows, Family Feud. We's black out here. We's black out here. Are we's? We gonna continue to fucking scrape the bottom the whole time, not stand up for anything whatsoever? Come on, man. And it's people agreeing with this shit because black people have a money over everything mentality. This is why our entertainers cannot be trusted at all. You can't trust them because money is everything to black people. Everything. We don't want to just live. We want to live lavish as fuck. This man has kids. This man is a father. What can you teach your black kids if that's your mentality as a parent? Oh, y'all know we got to bring it back. What can you teach them? Do anything for money. Let them treat you any old type of way. Sign up for anything. Let them misrepresent you. Let them do anything. Because we can't do nothing else about it but be rich. All I can do for my people is not be poor like them. That's it. Not build. Keep telling black people to go vote every fucking year. Like that matters. That's all I can do for my people. And people in the audience is clapping. It doesn't make any sense that this is the mentality that we have. And this is the mentality that we respect. It's not even that they just have this mentality. This is the mentality we respect when we hear, whether it be Steve Harvey, because he ain't the first one, and ain't the last one, whether it be any of these rappers, any of these entertainers, this is the mentality we respect. Let me play y'all another clip. This is from Muhammad Ali. A lot of y'all done seen this.
Now, money means nothing.
Hold on, let me go back. This is what integrity sound like in real life. Not no ooh, ah shit. This is what real integrity sound like.
If they don't do that, I'll probably have to do 4 or 5 years in prison. And then if I come out then, if I'm in shape, then I can consider it. But as of now, money means nothing to me, not boxing, when it comes to the freedom of your people. Mm-hmm. So everything I'm doing, if it means hitchhike tomorrow, if it means be raggedy, if it means look for a job, I'll be happy because I can go to bed, my conscience is clear, and I didn't sell out or trade my people just because I could be rich in Hollywood with a yacht out here on my, that could be my yacht right now. Imagine it's valued at $200,000, but I wouldn't want that damn yacht if I couldn't go back over in the black neighborhood and protest a black woman being raped. The hell with the yacht, the hell with the championship. So I want the people to know this, you understand?
That's what integrity sound like. I don't give a fuck about this money shit. Well, my people over there going through shit. That man said if he had to hitchhike, if he had to be raggedy, he don't care. He don't care nothing about no championship. Now imagine if that's what black men was made of. Imagine if that was the fucking thought process. How much different this shit would even look like. If that was the mentality. That's not the mentality. That's not the mentality that we have. Anything for money, anything to get out of poverty. And I understand the effects of poverty. I understand the mind fuck it is being raised in poverty and being given a whole lot of money. I get it. But how long is that going to be okay? And Muhammad Ali, this is black and white film I'm looking at here. This is young Muhammad. How long is that going to be okay? You can like the boxer, you can like the NBA players, you can like the football players, but you can also call them to action. They have to start doing more than stunting, more than being rich. Like that's the best thing. Like just like Steve said, that's the best thing you can do for poor people is not be one of them. We have to start a little bit more than that. Hold these motherfuckers' feet to the fire. Like what you talking about? Yeah, you paid, but what that mean? I respect the hell out of Monique for going on there and saying that shit. Because integrity, black folk have none. As a collective, we have no integrity whatsoever. And when a black man decides, I mean, there's a black woman sitting there telling a black man about integrity. Like, I mean, how embarrassing is that? All these entertainers, whether they black men, black women, doesn't matter. Hell, even with Monique mentioning Tyler Perry's bitch ass just got through shouting out Jennifer Lopez for her goddamn Motown shit that she did on the motherfucking Grammys. No integrity. You don't hear from this motherfucker. You don't hear this motherfucker open his goddamn mouth about real shit at all. But he gonna come out of his mouth and congratulate her on that shit. This is what the fuck type shit we dealing with out here. And we have to, as black people, if you're going to support these artists, I can't tell you to sit here and say that, you know, that one of these artists, or say, you know, Curry, LeBron, any of these motherfuckers that don't have talent. I'm not asking you to say they don't have talent. But if they're going to come out here and be opening their mouth and saying a bunch of bullshit, we have to call them out on that shit. We have to, because our kids is watching these motherfuckers. Our kids look up to a lot of these motherfuckers. But we've allowed that. The amount of grown black people that was agreeing with Steve Harvey with children, imagine what they're teaching their kids. Do anything for money. That means even selling you out. That means selling me out, and that means selling you out. But still, you all up at the concert, yelling and shit, sweating and shit, passing out and shit. You know. They'll sell you out. Right now, they'll sell you out. We have to require more. I know motherfuckers say, well, these motherfuckers don't have responsibility to black people. What you mean? I don't get when people do that. Keeping us docile, keeping us ignorant, keeping us just in this la-la land that we've created in our head, that is real. And these motherfuckers are a part of that. Because they have the platforms, huge platforms, that they're not using. For empowerment, for knowledge, for instilling any type of pride, nothing. Let me read some of y'all's comments. Y'all haven't been looking at y'all's comments, but if you got some comments now. Go ahead and put them out there. I'm gonna get some of y'all's comments. I wasn't gonna be on here long, but it kills me, man. Like, damn. The best thing you can do for poor people is not be one of them. Like, what? What's up, Blody? What is up? But I'm telling y'all, if we wasn't lining up to sell out, these white folk would not be in the power situation that they in right now out here. If we wasn't in line to sell out. If we wasn't in line. Somebody said play the whole interview. I can't play the whole thing. She goes on. I mean, they continue to argue a little bit, and at the end, they give each other a hug, and you know, he talks about how he's gonna set up a meeting between Lee Daniels, Oprah, and Tyler Perry and her, so everybody can apologize to each other. You know, that still don't take away what she said. Integrity needs to be put out front when you black. Still. We can't be no other. We don't have time for another way. You got to have integrity in the face of people offering you money. They didn't end that. I mean, they didn't come to blows or nothing like that. They didn't come to blows or nothing like that. Gina Regina says black representation definitely comes from entertainers because they are the face of blackness around the world. They most definitely are. That shit matters, man. Mad love, DC Wilson. Appreciate you for appreciating this. That shit matters, man. That's what we see. That's what they see about us. If they just see us dancing and, you know, shucking and jiving and saying shit like we's black out here, like, what the fuck? So even in America, the land of the free, this is what black people act like. Even the rich ones. You got a bank account with millions of dollars in there and you still own some coon shit? Nah, kid, she didn't apologize. Steve Harvey's asking that she does apologize. She hasn't apologized yet, but that's the meeting. Somebody was talking about the rest of the video because I didn't watch the whole shit. But on the rest of it, he talks about having them come together and apologize to each other. Because apparently at some point, she told Lee Daniels, Oprah, and Tyler Perry to suck her dick or something to that effect. And, you know. We'll see if Monique stays strong through this. We'll see. Heaven McCormick says, so is Tyler Perry Productions actually white owned? I don't know whether it's white owned or not, but if you got a black face and your mentality is white, it might as well be white owned. Because all that motherfucker gonna make is Medea, Acrimony, movies like that and shit. You know, you ain't gonna get no real shit from him. He ain't gonna make a movie about the goddamn true life of Harriet Tubman or nothing like that. He not putting no effort into no shit like that. So even if it's blackface, which is the same bullshit that Kamala and Corey, these motherfuckers be some type of black in the face, but it don't matter if your mentality ain't black. It don't mean shit. It don't mean shit. I don't do that. I'm rooting for everybody black shit. I don't do that. I'm rooting for everybody black with pride. I'm rooting for them. Not everybody. Don't make a difference, man. Tyler Perry might as well be white on. Might as well be. I think Oprah Winfrey, she got some type of, you know, I don't know what her name. I think it's Harpo or some shit like that. Oprah Winfrey she ain't doing shit. She got that Greenleaf shit out here. Greenleaf ain't a terrible, terrible, terrible show. But I mean, come on, man. S. Rogers says black entertainers are handpicked. They get the ones to misrepresent and misguide us. Steve Harvey, Tiffany Haddish, Kevin Hart. I'm going to tell you what I believe, though. Let me tell you what I believe. I believe that Steve Harvey, Tiffany Haddish, and Kevin Hart, they wasn't raised with no pride. They shouldn't have nobody to pick from. Not really. They shouldn't have too many black people to pick from if you raised with some fucking pride, and then ain't too many of them they can pick from. But just so happens they picked the right mother. They got, it's so many of us thirsting for white approval, a little bit of money. When you got people and you raise them in a situation where they in poverty, they easy. It's easy to sell their people out. There's nothing to them. It's nothing to them. And then they know that these rich people, these rich black people, gonna come out here and give them the money right back. I'll give you my whole bank account if I know you're gonna put it right back in there. You can have it all. You can have whatever you need here. Take it. You know, I know what you're gonna do. Our ignorance is a statistic. It's planned. Our mentality is planned. We don't surprise them. We don't shock them. We don't throw them off. Here, have my whole bank account. Here you go, black man. Have it. And all you gotta do is sit and wait for 3 days. All that money be right back in his goddamn bank account. And that black man on contract for it. And you better shut your goddamn mouth, because then if you don't, we coming. And when you do come, you'll be out here on an island just like Monique, because everybody else ain't gonna stand up for you. Steve, Tyler, Oprah, Lee, ain't nobody gonna stand up for you. You're gonna be on an island all by yourself. You won't have a protection around you that is black. Everybody be calling you crazy, saying you hard to work with, and you know, ain't no unity at no level. On the ground level, there's no unity. On that high level, with all that money up in Hollywood, still no unity. Nothing. Nothing. Because you get stuck out on an island. That's why when you notice that the black entertainers motherfuckers always like, well, you know, if Rob, if they say something, they'll get killed. That's because they can always go at us one at a time. You have a whole industry that can come at one black person and ain't no other black people doing shit, saying shit about it, protecting them, putting a force field around them, standing together. That's not happening. So it's easy pickings. Easy. At least that's what I believe. I guess I'll say that. In my opinion, that's what I notice is going on. Oh, he crazy. Then everybody else jump on the bandwagon. Yeah, that motherfucker crazy as hell, man. I don't know what the fuck going on. That's what everybody else will start doing. Yeah, she hard to work with, man. I don't know what the fuck going on, Monique. She out of control, you know. Your own people start saying that about you. So now you're on an island. Once you get on that island, white folk can come out here and do whatever they want. Assassinate you, do anything to you. Because they know once they take you out, ain't nobody mad. Ain't nobody saying anything. Everybody chilling. Like, damn, that's crazy. R.I.P. Go sing at her funeral, you know. She was a strong woman, but, you know, things that, you know. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Don't nobody stand together. And that's what make this idea of white supremacy so powerful, is because black folk don't stand together. We don't stand up for each other. We let people trash us, then we trash our own. They can do anything to us because we always divided on every level.